100, huh? Okay. No, it's fine. You're gonna... Dude, drop rates are crazy now. They fixed a lot. You're in for a treat. Let me, I'm streaming now, just to see if the audio is fine. So I'm gonna boot it up on my phone here really quick and leave it in front of me.
Let me refresh and see.
Come on, why aren't you showing my live thing? You make my heart sing.
Man, I can't wait for my freaking computer to be done.
Oh, did you order all the parts?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest part,
my
is
hard drive
waiting.
came in today.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm seeing...
Just, Oh, are you talking about the stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I should just be standing. I see that you're typing to me. I think that's you. I assume that's you. In the chat, but I missed what message it was. For some reason, I just cannot get the Twitch app to, like, find me.
Yeah, I've got my laptop
streaming.
in front of me, and I'm seeing you just standing there, a bunch of light and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm gonna close my Twitch app and then reopen it. Just like hard close it. Because it's being stupid.
Hey, Jake. You want me to throw this for you?
Location manager.
Oh my goodness. I think I flicked that thing onto the stove. That's not exactly where I want him going.
Let's see, Twitch. Force stop. There we go.
So, quick question. Since drop rates are ridiculous now... Well, maybe I should wait to ask you this until we're actually doing this.
I mean, we are streaming, but we're not, like... I'm not, like, going off the, Here we go, now it's showing up. Maybe.
Okay, hold on.
Booting it up on my phone, because I want to hear and make sure the audio sounds good. I hear...
Check, check, check. Can you hear me on the stream?
Waiting to hear. Okay.
Okay, yes.
That's good.
So you can. So okay. So I'm gonna mute my laptop. Okay.
Okay.
So if somebody pops into chat, I'll be able to see them. Okay. So now.
Yeah,
you can hear me. So all right.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, I'm just trying to look at chat only, though. Wonder if I can do that. Oh, I can. Chat only. Apply. And then I can flip it on its side and just put it in front of me. Oh. Technology! Ho ho! Alright. Oh my god, things are falling off where I'm sitting. Alright. I mean, you can fly to me if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch some gear around.
You do that.
If I can figure out how the fuck to use this app.
So,
Actually,
you should download this sexy app called Ishtar Commander, because it's 50 million times better than the other app.
oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
That is the beautiful thing that you should get. But regardless, hello people watching.
Indeed.
This is Josh, and I'm here with my friend Brian, who hasn't played Destiny in how long has it been? Like months?
Well, when did King's Fall come out? Because I beat that a couple of times, and then I quit.
So you haven't played since like October or November.
Yeah.
Because you have missed a metric shit ton. I don't even know where to start.
So I guess we are swearing in here.
Oh yeah. This is my own personal stream. I don't care. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, you know, I don't even know where to start, man. Like, the Crucible's
Well,
changed a lot. You probably have quests and things at the Reef because they added, like, a whole epilogue to the Taken King story.
oh. H-Star
Um,
Commander for Destiny?
yeah.
Okay, let me pick that up.
So they added a whole epilogue
So-
storyline. They bumped up Prison of Elders. So there's a level 41 version of Prison of Elders. There's a new mode called Challenge of the Elders, which is basically Prison of Elders, but it's 3 bosses in a row, and the bonuses and the modifiers change each week. They're like specifically designed each week. So it'll be like supers get you more points, and it's based on points. So you go buy like a card from Varix, similar to how you'd buy like a Trials of Osiris card, and it counts your score, and you're trying to get like if you get past 30,000 points in one run, which is pretty easy to do, you get a weapon, and if you accumulate 90,000 points on your card, you get a piece of armor. And there's chances at like the exclusive House of Wolves exotics that they bumped up to year 2 in Challenge of the Elders. It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
What else have they done, man? Okay, so you have no idea what a sterling treasure is, huh? This is gonna be interesting.
Nope.
So,
Welcome, Dr. Shin. Please enter your
whoa.
security clearance code.
that is loud. I forgot about that. So sterling treasures are these boxes that you can buy with real money, but you get 3 of them a week. So you get 1 for free in your postmaster. So you should have 1 waiting for you in your postmaster. Basically,
Alright, and are those character specific or are those account specific?
account specific. So
Okay, so it's a good thing that I should basically pick one class and just go for it.
well, that drops a variety of stuff out of it. So what they do is they drop gear that only has like 3 light on it, but it's like special armor sets, so that you can get the Taken armor set out of these boxes, which they added, so you can look like a Taken Guardian. And then they added these things called like Spectar. So now there's this thing called Spectar Arma, and they have this thing called Chroma on them, and I don't know if anyone around here has any on them. But it basically, like, you get these things called Chroma, and you can put them on your armor, and you'll basically glow a color. So they only had like a couple colors to begin with. They had red, blue, and yellow, and white, and they actually just added green, magenta, and orange this week in this like surprise update. So you can get like special pieces of armor that let you change the color. Also, some of the weapons will let you apply chroma to them as well. So like the weapons, they're basically like Queen's weapons from House of Wolves, like weapons you would get out of the treasure chest. Varix gives you year 2 versions of them, and they have chroma on them, so you can like make them look all Tron and stuff, like when you apply them. So it's almost like weapon skins in a way. I realize that there is like...
This app is awesome.
Right? It changed my life. It's so good. I never used the other apps. It has like gear scores and all this other stuff. Like it tells you how good your armor rolls are, and like whether or not you should keep them. It's wonderful. It is a wonderful piece of tech, and apparently I finished a quest. In the Crucible defeat.
I need a different heavy.
I'm trying to think of what else you have missed.
Where the crap? Bolt. I need a heavy weapon. Give me a
Oh,
heavy weapon.
Infusion has been completely reworked.
Oh yeah?
So, you know how it used to do averages? It used to be like, oh, we'll take the number halfway between these 2 numbers or whatever and give it to you. Nope. Not anymore. If you have a light level 3 item and you put a 335 in it, that item's going to be 335 now. It's just 1 to 1.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing.
That makes me very happy.
Yeah. So
Because it would suck because then you would give something to your other character and you'd be like, crap, like this can really help my guy increase his light level, but I'm gonna lose the highest potential light level that I had.
exactly.
And
So
now you don't have to worry about that anymore.
yeah. So the light level is now 335, but it feels way less grindy getting to 335.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Also, rep has been just like dramatically increased. You get way more rep for stuff.
Very nice.
Yeah, also your Sterling treasure packages and packages from the Vanguard and from the Crucible and from factions have chance to drop boosters. So you'll get like a Crucible reputation booster, and when you use it, it applies a buff for 2 hours that will give you like 100 extra rep for every game you play in the Crucible for 2 hours. They have the same thing for Vanguard, so it works on Vanguard strikes. So you can basically like sit in the Vanguard strike playlist for 2 hours and just grind and get like 250 rep every time you finish a strike.
Very nice.
Let's see. They have House of Judgment.
Okay, I gotta what? I have a sparrow horn. What the heck is?
Did you? Oh, were you not around for SRL?
SRL? What's that?
You didn't do the Sparrow Racing League in December when that happened?
No, that sounded super boring.
It was really fun.
I didn't do that at all.
It was really fun.
Okay, hold on. Now that I'm looking fly again with my cool mask, let's pick up some stuff and see what the heck happens.
Get your Sterling treasure. Open that shit up.
Okay, I've got 3 sterling treasures.
Oh my god, they collect? I didn't know that.
Okay, so should I open them up?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, hold on. Actually, let me see. Oh, let me see. Okay, inventory, because I'm pretty sure I had some of my Titan as well. Yeah, I've got some weird chroma things. Send those coins. Send that to my hunter. Send that to my hunter. Send that to my hunter. Yeah, I've got 6 sterling treasures. I can't send that over. Okay. All right, let's see what the heck this is. Also, I've got some stuff called chroma.
Yeah, that's the like neon stuff you put in your armor to make it look like you're Tron.
Yellow, white, red, and blue. Okay, yeah, I've got 6 sterling treasures. So just open one.
Yeah, just open one, see what you get. You get ships.
Oh,
sometimes.
that looks cool. It looks like a kaleidoscope. Okay, I got Spectre's Mark, Spectre's Grasp, and 2 yellow chroma. So let me see what that... Oh, character... So that's... Okay, it's got 3 defense? Ugh.
Yeah, they make them 3 light because you can actually buy them from Eververse, but nobody does. And,
Oh, those look pretty cool.
Yeah, but But I mean, you can... Now with the new infusion system, you just infuse them
I can just
and stuff,
infuse
so.
them straight up.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so here's the question. So they keep their... So, like, for example, the new ones that I got have melee attack speed, increased reload speed for auto rifles, and white chroma glow.
Uh-huh.
But they don't have any stats. Will they get the stats of whatever item I infuse into them?
I believe so. I think if you check,
right
they
now-
have like a specific... Let me look at if I have one just laying around. I do. So they start off, they actually have perks and intellect and strength and stuff, but I think they get the like int discipline number applied to them for whatever you put in it.
Okay, so like mine has the infuse thing, then it's white chroma, then deactivate chroma, and then the next column is increase intellect and increase strength. Does that mean they're going to have intellect strength, or do they still get whatever?
I believe they will have intellect strength, yes.
Okay, well that's not as good. Because the stuff that I'm rolling right now is the Dark Hollow Grasps, and they got a
Yeah.
really nice intellect discipline roll, which is what
Yeah.
I like to run.
So here's the thing too. Since they upped the light level, you know how you can get to like tier 10 with intellect and discipline, so you have them maxed out.
Yeah.
You can actually get to tier 12 now because the min stats went up. So like, if you really want to min max, you actually do want gear with strength, because then you can have 2 dots in strength while still having max discipline and max intellect. Or vice versa. Like, you could have max strength and... You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't depend on what class I'm on when I open my Sterling Treasure, right?
No.
Okay, well I'm just gonna open. Let's open another one. Let's see what we got. I love this kaleidoscope stuff. This is cool. Boom. Spectre vest, chest piece, Vanguard reputation booster, and a yellow chroma. Got a new chest piece. Opening another one. Spectre mask, 2 Vanguard rep boosters, and a green chroma. A ship, the Waning Star, the Spectre vest, 2 Crucible rep boosters, and a green chroma.
I like that ship because it reminds me of a popsicle.
Yeah, hold on. Let me look this ship up. Oh man. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna use that. That's a cool ship. That's a cool ship. Okay. Now this is good because I actually get to see some of the stuff from Eververse without paying, because they're not getting one more goddamn dollar from me. I'll tell you that. Okay, Spectre Grasps again, yellow chroma, red chroma, and the final one. Desolate Cover, House of Judgment reputation booster ×2, and yellow chroma. Okay. Discipline Strength. Intellect Discipline. Oh, okay, so I got a helm that does have Intellect Discipline. And it's got Infusion. And it's got Second Thoughts. Interesting. But I'm not sure I want to burn my, Oh, very nice, very nice.
Very nice, how much?
Very nice, how much? Okay.
Let's see, what else? You haven't done any of the challenge modes, have you, huh? On the raid? Or did you do raid
nope.
challenges?
There's some more stuff going on down here, though. Hold on. A couple of things down here. Why, hello, Lord Shax. What's happening?
This
Actually need to
Matches
get
in the
his...
daily Crucible playlists. Okay.
Did you finish his Crucible quest line? Because he gives you
For the
bounties.
sword?
I
I didn't even finish that one.
Oh. Yeah, but like if he gives you weekly bounties that give you like Nightfall-esque rewards for finishing them and stuff. I always
Get
do them.
Blink Strike kills in the Crucible. The Crucible. Defeat opposing guardians caught in your smoke in the Crucible. Okay, well, I picked up those. Doesn't look like I have anything else here, although I did see that there were some quests and things waiting for me in space.
Space!
In space!
Pigs in space. Yeah. Excuse me. The other thing we can do, which is probably a good reintroduction, I can take you to the reef, because Varix and them are going to give you a quest line anyway. To, get you reacclimated, tell you to go do Prison of Elders and shit. Yeah, there's like, man, I can't believe you didn't do it like any of the raid challenges either. Like that's how you got the last 3 calcified fragments and stuff.
For
Like
what?
for doing the raid challenges.
Oh, okay.
So like each week the boss that the challenge is on fluctuates, like it rotates. So and each boss has a different kind of method that you have to beat them under, but if you do, in addition to any loot that they drop, which the chances have been dramatically increased, you also get a chest that guarantees you like light level increase gear. So if you do, so like War Priest is like the easiest one. You basically just have to kill him without the same person holding the aura more than once.
Okay.
So, and which you can do in like 2 runs, because now that everyone's 335, like it's so easy to kill the bosses in King's Fall now. You can just wreck them, and like you get a lot of loot, man, from it. It's kind of nuts.
Oh, very nice.
What do you have for me, Varix? Oh, he has one of
Gather
his
essences
packages.
of darkness in the court of Oryx champions. More challenging champions yield more essences.
Let's see.
Yes.
Yes. I have all these like. Oh, Varix also has bounties now for doing Prison of Elders, and they refresh every week.
Should I still get these taken bounties?
I only ever get the one that's like kill 100 taken, because the other ones are way too time consuming.
Alright.
Yeah. The other ones take a really
And
long
my
time.
cats have just knocked 2 pictures off the wall.
Oh man, Gravy's watching. What's up, Gravy? What's going on, buddy?
Oh,
Calling
gravy.
us nerds.
Well, he called us 3 asterisk nerds, which I believe is
3
ass
asterisk nerds.
Yeah.
Ass nerds.
Yeah,
That's
we're
funny.
ass nerds.
Ass
apparently.
nerds. Yeah.
And
I'm
they're video games.
reintroducing Brian to Destiny. He's been gone so long. He has like no idea what up is down and black is white. He's got no
I
clue.
don't know which up is down.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
only know, in fact, I only know of the one up. And
Yeah.
it's the opposite of down. So if there is an up that is down, I'm like way out of the loop.
It's called the Grimoire.
At the gates, complete the mission, pretender to the throne on the dreadnought.
Jesus.
What?
That's so funny.
I am
Oh,
a
man.
3 asterisk nerd. You got that right, Gravy. Complete level 41.
I thought he wrote
Prison of
brain.
Endurance.
I thought that was
Brain?
brain.
You would not believe how often that happens.
I bet. Hello,
Princess of the
brain.
Full Guardian. Hey, Brain.
How's it
Taking hunger
going?
for light. Greater challenges, yes, but greater treasures for the worthy.
All right. What?
Challenge of the... okay, so Elder's Sigil scorecard. What is this?
That's Challenge of the Elders. That's that thing I was telling you about.
So do I need to buy this thing, or no?
I mean, you can buy it if you want. I will run Challenge of the Elders when you get to 320 with you. I do it every week.
Challenge.
You get good things from it. First, we're gonna try and get you reacclimated. All right, you good to go?
Okay, I have some things. I have no idea if I'm good to go, but I will go. Let's go.
All right, let's go. I mean, what you're going into is gonna be totally fine. The epilogue missions are pretty short. It's basically like you do this one mission, and then it's like go kill a bunch of Taken, and then after you kill them, you do the new strike, the Blighted Chalice, and then after that,
Blighted Chalice.
and
Sounds
then
like
after
something out of Bloodborne.
I know. They actually also.
Getting some of those dank Yarnum nugs.
I know.
I am 307 on my
Let's see.
sweet, Sweet Ass Hunter.
Pretender to the Throne.
Which is-
That's the one we have to do.
Which is the exact same light level as I was when I quit.
Yeah. It'll be okay.
The exact same light level as I was when I was doing Oryx normal mode. I've still never done him hard mode.
Really? Dude, we could run you. Dude, we should raid, Gravy. We should raid, like, sometime soon.
Many seek to claim the throne.
Because it's,
I was gonna go.
fun times.
I was gonna go for the platinum in here,
Mm-hmm.
and then after I ordered that PC, I'm just like, wow, okay, so neither trophies nor achievements matter anymore.
No, I haven't cared about trophies or achievements in a really long time. I mean,
Which, in some ways, is a very freeing thought, because I'm just
It
like,
is.
oh, okay.
Just makes me
Any
wanna
game
play
that
games.
I might have played, any game that I might have played just for achievements, I'm just like, oh, fuck that. Why would I
Yeah.
do that? What's just the most fun thing that I can think of at the time? Let's do it.
I did end up getting the platinum for this game, but only because I checked and I only needed like 2 trophies, and I said, screw it, I'll do it, and I just got it, so that I said I could have it.
Yeah. I only need the ones from the Crucible, and then the Flawless Raider one, and then if I want to go 100% and platinum, then I need to get the hard mode for Oryx, and now I'm done.
Taken are cautious.
Dude, we could,
I need
we
to get.
could,
It's like the salvage capture
I
points.
don't think it will be a problem.
I need to get the triple play, which is
And here we go.
kill one of each class without dying in the Crucible. Oh my goodness, I haven't played a shooter in a while. This is weird. I've been playing action games.
This is like-
You know, the funny thing is, I've been playing Dark Souls on
No
360.
sign of a new take.
It's pretty gross. I'm really looking forward to getting it on Steam.
He is
yeah. I have Dark Souls 1 and 3 on Steam. And I couldn't previously play Dark Souls 1 on my PC because my old PC sucked, and I built this new one, and I just was like, oh, I'll just wait for Dark Souls 3, and then I played it for like a week, and then
Whatever happened to
Oh, it's so good.
Went
It's
back.
so good. It's one of the greatest games.
I was enjoying it, and then I just got kind of like, I was like, I don't really want to grind.
Ooh, hey, I leveled up. I got 5 motes of light.
There you go.
That's the sound that Andra makes when he makes a mote.
There we go. Oh my god.
Let me switch over to my snipper rifle.
I got a retweet, I think.
Also, Gravy, you doing a freaking, Wait, have you finished Uncharted yet? Because you should definitely do that. If you
I have not finished Uncharted yet.
That platinum was fairly good. There were a couple of annoying bits of it, but that is the first thing. I'm gonna get 2 games when I build my PC. I'm gonna buy Legacy of the Void because
Oh yeah,
played the
dude,
first
yeah.
two-
Yeah.
I played the first 2 chapters of StarCraft 2 and have not touched it at all since then.
I
My
found,
laptop is not the ideal situation for that.
I'm gonna be honest, I found the story in Legacy of the Void really disappointing as like a huge Blizzard fan, just because it kind of like, they took StarCraft and turned it into Warcraft, and I was kind of upset.
Oh, you suck!
He's getting away.
Oh, that son of a bitch. Did you see that?
No.
to run.
I used my super, and as I used my super, he squatted down and teleported away.
Oh, well,
So
you're
the
not
arrow
supposed
just
to
went
kill him
straight
here
through him.
anyway.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay.
He's the boss in the
Anyway,
strike.
sorry. Yes, didn't want to interrupt. Even though I did.
I
So,
think I was basically done. It's fine.
it was against my will. So you were saying that you found the story disappointing as a huge Blizzard fan, and they basically turned StarCraft into Warcraft?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
It's-
World of Warcraft or Warcraft?
Just like Warcraft, in the sense that like, oh, there's this evil coming, and we all have to band together to destroy it. And I'm like,
was the
that's not
best
why I
part
like
about Warcraft.
StarCraft, huh?
Which was the best part about Warcraft to me.
Well, I
But
like Warcraft. I like
In
Warcraft in all
it
its
doesn't.
yeah, but I like Warcraft in all its genericness, and It's kind of
And
endearing.
in my opinion, it's the best of those type of things.
Yeah, but like I liked StarCraft because it like wasn't that, and then they turned it into that. So it just feels like more of the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was listening to.
Let's do the daily story real quick.
I want to say, after I ordered all the parts, I was like, oh, I should probably learn about what the heck's going on with PC gaming. And so I downloaded IGN Overclocked and started listening to that. And they were talking about Legacy of the Void when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying that in Legacy of the Void they talk about an ancient prophecy. And I was like, not another. No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, why do you do that? Yeah.
That's what.
All
Yeah,
right, Photo.
I mean, there's cool things about it that I really enjoy. Like, there's a character who is basically a robot who has the memories of. Do you remember Phoenix from StarCraft 1? Like, he was like he like dies in Brood War, but I guess like his memories got backed up on this hard drive and it got loaded into this robot. So there's this robot who thinks he's Phoenix, and like, yeah, and then he has to grapple with like, I have Phoenix's memories, I have his personality and his name, but I'm not him and stuff. They run into basically the Sith Lords of the Protoss at one part, and there's this one character who's just like the coolest fucking Protoss you've ever seen. He's the coolest thing in the world.
So they're all like Dark Templar or something?
No, not like even more than that. They're the Tal'Darim, who you fought in the.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so there's this one Tal'Darim who's like, I don't want to be part of this prophecy. I just want power. So he like joins up with you. And you work to try and usurp the throne, which basically they do it by the way Sith Lords would do it, where he's like, I have to basically like fight my way up the chain and then challenge the leader, and he'll have to fight me because it's like our custom, or whatever. And when I beat him, I'll do the thing. But he has like the coolest voice actor ever. It's just like.
Oh, nice.
I don't know, man. I loved that character, but like again, it's just like the story kind of turned into
That's gotta be the way into their
what it became, and I was just like, man, that kind of sucks. I wish that they had, kept it StarCraft, but it's fine, whatever. It was a fine game. The mission design and stuff is still great. Huh?
I was just saying, Gravy's headed back to work. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Talk with you later. If you're not already gone.
I did see that, yeah. I think he's already gone.
Welcome
to our 3 viewers. Yeah. Sticking around.
This is a ridiculous stream in that it involves one person who is used to playing Destiny and one person who is not.
Yeah. Well, I would say you're not. You just haven't played in months. You just haven't kept up.
Well, I mean, I'm certainly not used to it. I'm not acclimatized in any way, shape, or form.
I will say they also, just in this patch on Tuesday, they dramatically raised all of the like strike and mission specific legendaries. The drop rates have been like dramatically increased. So like if you were trying to get a grasp of Malik for the last few months, it's like way easier to get now.
Well, I have not been, so that's good to know.
Yeah. I have one because it dropped randomly for me, and I love that gun so much because I got like a really good roll on it. And I'm glad everyone else gets to experience the joy that I have experienced because it's such an awesome gun. But
yes.
And I still don't have a friggin' Doctrine of Passing. I've been trying to get one for months. I've been playing Trials like all the time trying to get one, and I always get Inward Lamp. It's just constant inward lamps.
This is, I'm sure, what people feel like when their friends tell them that they're into tabletop RPGs, and they just stare ahead slowly, like, oh yeah, inward lamps, yeah, grasps of
Malik.
yeah,
Grasps of
grasps of the Sith apprentice from KOTOR.
Yeah.
There's a cut.
But
for
isn't
ya.
he Malek? Not
I
Malak.
don't know how you spell it. You just said it.
But I'm saying in KOTOR, isn't it? And it Malek? Yeah.
Catch.
Not like an
Must
E,
belong to the House of
not an
Wolves.
O.
I've never seen one on
I
the
don't know.
surface.
An I.
It kills
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I haven't played Old Republic in ages, so I have no idea.
Is he in that?
Isn't he? Oh wait, no, maybe he's in 2.
Now
Maybe that's why.
is
I've
the,
never played 2,
the main,
so.
He's in the main dude from Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, Knights of the
Original
Old.
Xbox. The original
Yeah,
Xbox.
that's what I'm saying.
Not what is it? Is it SWTOR?
Yeah,
What's that?
I know what you're talking about. I'm saying I haven't played that game in a long time because it's super old now.
Fantastic game.
It
I
is.
was
I beat it a
completely
long
crushing-
time ago, but I tried
I was
playing.
crushing hard on Basil, let me tell you that right now. Which I think everybody was.
Well, she was your master. You had attachments. It just happens. It just so
Makes sense.
happened. I don't remember where we're going. Okay, I think we're going in there.
I'm just following the arrow on the map.
Yeah, it's a good tactic.
So, what other manner of games to give you an opportunity to plug yourself? But not in a sexual way, because this is a public
Ooh.
stream and I don't think Twitch would allow that.
No, they don't.
What other sorts of games do you stream?
I streamed a bunch of Overwatch yesterday with Nicole and some other people. We did not do very well
Sup easy?
on the stream. I'm mainly trying to be a Destiny streamer, although this whole week I haven't streamed Destiny once, so I should probably get on that. I meant to do, actually today, before I started talking to you about podcasts and shit, I actually was gonna do, because I've been playing tons of Rumble lately, I was gonna do 2 hours of just like Rumble, straight free-for-all.
That straight dope. That straight
Yeah.
rumble.
Because I really love that mode, and I have like a 25% win rate in it, which is pretty good. I play it pretty regularly, and I've gotten pretty decent at it. And I'm in like the I guess
only
according to
lose-
Destiny Tracker, I'm in like the top 1% for Rumble. But like,
So you have a loss rate of 75%. That sounds pretty good to
Somewhere on
me.
this thing, there's a throne room.
yeah, but that's in Rumble. Like it's like if you're not in first, you lost. So like, 25% of the time I get a
Rumble.
win.
So Rumble's
Rumble's free for all. Yeah.
Oh, that actually is impressive.
Yeah. I'm sure there are people with higher win rates in that mode, but that's my win rate.
It's pretty good.
And it's you know what's good about it too is because I really love
Nope.
playing the Crucible. It's really good to train yourself in Rumble because you don't have to worry about anything except yourself. And like I will record my
So
games.
basically, any sort of movement is
Yeah.
like just kill it.
Yeah, and when I'm making YouTube videos about Destiny, I'll often use like Rumble footage and stuff, and I actually will. So when I'll take the footage, I'll look and watch the mistakes I made and be like, I shouldn't have done this when this person like juked left, or I shouldn't have run out like so aggressively right here. I gotta remember not to do that next time. So then I'm actually like trying to teach myself to, you know, it's like I'm recording NFL footage or something, you know, because I'm trying to
You
be
sit
better.
In that dark room with your coach sitting behind you, telling
Yeah.
you what a terrible job you
You
did.
shouldn't have juked when you juked. Yeah.
Do you
Although-
even know how many pick sixes you threw during that game? You could have went to the champions.
The
championships.
champions. That's great. You could have went to the champions.
You could have went to the champions and been like, "Yo, I'm also a champion."
You were the
Can you tell
chosen
that I
one.
sports very much? I
You were
sports all the time, guys.
You were supposed to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it.
You were supposed to. You were my brother, Anakin. You were supposed to. You were supposed to bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness.
Not a good movie.
But that is literally the best part of that movie.
Sure.
Oh, I love it.
Still not a great movie.
You said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Just the pain
From
in
my
Ewan
point of
McGregor's
view, the
face.
Jedi
Now,
are evil. Yeah.
The sand is coarse. It gets everywhere.
Gets
I
my-
agree with you, Anakin. Sand is evil. We should kill it all.
Sand gets in my butt. I hate it.
It gets in between my toes, and then it gets in my Converse All-Stars, and I can't get it out. I can't wash them because they'll be all weird afterwards.
It'll get all muddy and gross.
Ooh, deathless. And 15 legendary mugs.
Yes.
Praxis was one of the worst plays this system has ever
And
Them-
some house bammels.
Them legendary marks. Tell you what.
Oh my. Oh,
There are actually
hey.
some good. If you have like 150 marks, there's some really good. They refreshed the vendor rolls for like the first time ever. And there's some super good guns that you can just buy. And they're really good. Like the Future War Cult fusion rifle is excellent. Fusion rifles got buffed hard.
A new challenger approaches.
Where are you seeing that?
We have a cat that has joined the stream.
Oh,
Would you like to tell everyone hello? Speak up. Don't be shy. Come on. Jake's being a little bitch. He's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna sit on my lap, but he's not gonna say
he's
anything.
like, nah.
He's not as the illustrious Hannibal Buress would say, not putting anything on the bills. Motherfucker's useless.
It's funny.
I'm gonna have a cat sandwich pretty soon.
Cat sandwich.
Okay. I'm at 307.
So another thing they also did is they added, what are they called? They added modifiers to the heroic strikes,
Okay.
like sort of like the Nightfalls have, and it's arc burn this week.
Okay.
And this is actually a good way for you to level up. But I need, if it's arc burn, there's only one solution for this. You gotta have Zalo Supercell. Because
I do.
it's just the way. Because it just makes your life a million times easier when you're just shredding everything in sight.
Okay.
Transfer to my Warlock. Here we go.
So I'm gonna go. Ruin Wake, Zealous Supercell, and I can't do my fourth Horseman along with my Zealous, so I'll have to go with my Conspiracy Theory.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I got a glass promontory from Trials last week, 335. It has Hidden Hand on it. I love it. So I'm going to use that. It will not fail me. Whew. I don't know. Did you ever play Trials? Is that a thing you ever did?
I barely got into the Crucible, so there was no way I was doing Trials.
Oh, okay. I love the Crucible. I think it's super fun.
Now, since I doubt there's a whole lot of PvE content that would be very compelling for me, I think that the Crucible and Trials would be like basically the only thing that I would do. But
Yeah. Well, I do challenge every week because it's different every week.
yeah,
I enjoy doing that.
I like this place.
I don't raid every.
whoa.
I don't raid every week. I haven't raided in a few
Okay, hold on.
weeks. What?
Stop the presses, boy. What's up with this? What's up with this Junior Mint's pants?
He's got taken armor on.
He does. What the hell is that? Where do I get some? I want to
You
be
get them
taken.
out of the boxes. I said that when you were opening them. I said there's a whole taken armor set, and you just were like, "Oh, see, boosters, chroma," and I went, "Yeah."
Well, you know what? Sometimes Sometimes people don't listen.
Yep,
Sometimes I am a
it's
people.
very apparent.
Sometimes people don't listen, and sometimes, like now, I am a people.
I am a person. Okay, I have some rockets. I'm just gonna fire real quick at these. I got a really good Ilium's Frenzy the last time I raided. The last time I raided was like around when the new patch came out, and I got a drop on every boss. And I actually got like multiple perfect rolls on things, and people were very angry at me.
Why would they be angry at you? It's your good fortune. They should be celebrating with you.
Because
You should
they
throw a
wanted
party.
them perfect rolls too. They just couldn't handle.
Oh.
They just couldn't handle it. I was getting like I had
They
so
were
much
toast
luck.
Jelly.
Yeah, I got a helmet from Oryx that is a perfect stat roll. I got some gloves.
I'm
I
about
think
to get a blue from this hobgoblin over here that is going to have a perfect stat roll. Blue engram.
Actually, I think Varix has a perfect stat roll class item this week I need to buy, because I've been saving like an engram so that I could buy it from them.
What?
I killed that Hydra.
Oh,
Holy crap! That's
The
a lot of,
the white boy has died.
is that
Should we
his
save
name?
him? Yes, White Boy 126.
Oh my god. I don't want to save him now.
Are you a racist?
A racist against my own kind?
I don't know. You're white. This is chat.
How, dude? We've
This is,
met in
this is voice
person.
chat. This is voice chat. How do I know what you look like?
It's like we hung out
if
for
I
like a
have-
whole weekend.
What if I have that disease where I can't recognize one face for another one? What if I
Real
have that?
thing.
That would be an incredibly insensitive thing of you to say.
Oh. Y'all
Oh,
look the
you're
same
dead.
to me.
Watch. Oh, hold on. If I can get around
Watch,
this
white
corner.
boy will
Oh,
be the
no.
person to save me.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Oh
No, I was just saying, like, the guy who hasn't played in a while is the only guy who lives.
Oh.
They call me the boy who lived. I'm the only person that's ever been called
The white boy who lived. Oh man. That's so funny.
that. Oh my. There are some
I
people.
want to
out here
rewatch
who I
Harry
think
Potter,
would-
man. I rewatched
who
the
I think
first
would-
one recently.
Oh, does that have something to do with what I was talking about?
The boy who lived?
You know, because I've never heard anybody else called that. That's a nickname for me and me alone. I've never heard anybody else.
Yeah,
use
okay.
that at all. Oh, new blue engram falling on the ground, rolling down the hill. Why, hello, Harpy. Harpy Popsicle.
I got that Hydra. Took it out.
I got you, man.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
I am for real. Now for a man
Oh,
who
man.
make your daughter cry.
I hope Zur has good stuff tomorrow. I still need like
He won't. He's
Things.
gonna have a level 3 Optimus Primus, which is a new class item for paladins. It's gonna be great, except not for me.
yeah, probably not. He had the other week, man. He had like 3 exotics that I didn't have, and it was beautiful. Oh, dude, where the hell were you guys? I thought you were behind me. Thought y'all were there. You weren't there.
I was behind you. I just hadn't gotten up this hill yet.
So you weren't there.
Okay, well, it depends on how you define there. Do you mean was I all up inside you? No,
You weren't there.
but I was quite close by.
You weren't there for me when my mother got sick, and you weren't there for the kids. Okay, can you fucking hobgoblin? Can you stop? Alright?
Can I hobgoblin? I haven't learned that dance yet.
That'd be a cool dance. I don't know for a
hobgoblin?
fact, but I feel like if somebody told me do the hobgoblin, I think I could figure it out.
I want to figure it out. I want that to be a thing now. But the only
do it
question
better.
would be, would it be doing the Marvel's Hobgoblin, or would it be doing some other type of
I
Hobgoblin?
was thinking like a high fantasy hobgoblin. Just like a regular old random hobgoblin, you know. I actually
there's
played.
a dance that's quite. There's a dance quite similar to it called the. You got to do the cave troll. But then you have to decide whether it's the cave troll from Harry Potter or the cave troll, the real troll from Lord of the Rings.
Lord
Far
of the
more
Rings.
intimidating.
I'm gonna go with Lord of the Rings. I like Harry Potter, but I'm gonna go with Lord of the Rings.
If you went with the one from Harry Potter, you would get bogeys though, which
Bogeys?
I don't think, I don't think that that came up in Lord of the Rings. I don't recall them discussing, mucus excretions.
No, I don't remember that either.
Maybe I just blinked. Those movies are quite short.
The Harry Potter movies?
No, Lord of the Rings.
Oh. I was like, I remember them being decent size. Yes, those Lord of the Rings movies, they just pass by.
You feel like you're watching maybe, an episode of Adventure Time or something, and they're gone. Just over.
It's just over. In the blink of an eyelid. It's not over. I need to get back to the... I don't know why I thought of this randomly. I need to get back to The Witcher. I started playing it on PC.
Game over. Never be game over.
Never be game over.
Yeah. Yeah, The Witcher is a hell of a game. I actually was gonna platinum that game, and I beat it, and then I went.
That's amazing. You're gonna platinum
What?
it.
I got really close actually.
Oh yeah.
I just stopped because a lot of other stuff came out. I
Yeah.
started going through, and I did. I started playing through on the hard mode, and I went around and I did most of the fist fights. I won most of the Gwent games. All that was pretty much left. I did all the the different like relationship things and
Right.
what have you. So it's fun. It's
Yeah.
not that hard to platinum.
See, I
It just
started
takes
playing on PS4 because my friend let me borrow it, and I was like, I like this game, but I'm gonna get it
It's
on
really good.
PC. And then I got it out when I got my new PC. I bought it on PC, and I've had to replay like what I did because I only played like
And have you been
6
playing
hours.
it on PC?
Yeah,
Because you bought it on PC?
yeah, and I can play it on Ultra. It looks freaking beautiful. Looks great.
Now, does Roach control, as well as you remember when you first played?
Yeah, I use a controller, so
So it's about the same.
yeah, it's fine. No complaints.
Now, that year was really interesting. As far as open world games is concerned.
Yeah, because there were some
There
really
were a
crappy
lot of-
ones, and there was The Witcher.
There was there was The Witcher, and there was Fallout,
I like
and there was
Fallout.
Metal Gear,
I didn't like
and
Metal
there
Gear.
was... Oh...
And I really like Metal Gear, but I didn't like that game.
So here's maybe a little frame of reference for you. My first Fallout game, Fallout 4. My first Witcher game, Witcher 3.
Not my first.
I've played every Metal Gear Solid, every mainline Metal Gear Solid game. I didn't play Revengeance,
Same.
because come
Revengeance sucked.
on. Which is weird because it came out and I was like, that character looks super cool, and that looks like an action game. I love Devil May Cry and Prince of Persia and Kingdom Hearts, and those
I do
styles
love
of
Kingdom
games.
Hearts.
Now, here's some place where I might get in trouble from you, based on your podcasting experience.
Why would
I
I
am
how'd
a
you get in
fan.
trouble?
You're about to find out.
Okay.
I am a fan of Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
I used to be a Star Wars super fan when I was a kid and the prequels happened, and I felt
Betrayed.
I didn't feel betrayed, and I didn't feel like George Lucas had destroyed my childhood, but I didn't love Star Wars anymore after that. I didn't even care about Star Wars after that. And now I'm at the point where I barely care about Star Wars. I had the Jedi Masters quiz book when I was a kid. I could freaking quote all of those movies. Empire Strikes Back was my favorite movie of all time. It's still up there because you can't fuck with The Empire Strikes Back. Come on.
For a second, I thought you said The Vampire Strikes Back, and I was like, that's a cool fucking name.
The Vampire Strikes Back, sequel to
Blade.
To the Vampire Diaries.
The Vampire Diaries.
It's the hold on. What was that? What Dracula Dead? Sequel to Dracula Dead and Loving It with Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, I don't remember, man. Uh-oh, my phone fell.
That's a cut. That's a cut.
Deep cut. Deep cut.
Combo breaker. Yeah. So you can't fuck with The Empire Strikes Back. It's pretty much flawless. It doesn't super stand alone because obviously there was a movie that came before it.
Right.
A movie that comes after it. It's in the middle. But as far as just a thing that exists, I think it's so good. It's so good.
It is.
Because it touches on themes of like wasted potential and like being a precocious youth who becomes a little bit more competent, and then maybe makes some bad choices that lead to a loss of potential, and maybe there's a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, all those things, like,
and all that sort of stuff.
Like, the same themes always run through Star Wars. That's part of why I like it, because I'm a huge fan of mythology and symbolism, and it's riddled in Star Wars, so... Yeah.
I think Star Wars typically has done it pretty well. I'm not a huge fan of The Force Awakens, although I thought it was good, for sure.
I loved it.
I thought it was pretty good. I was very pleased with it. While I was watching it, I was like grinning ear to ear, and I was having a really, really great time. Afterwards, thinking back on it critically, when I wasn't just in the moment, I'm like, it's good. I think it's one of those situations where it's kind of like damning something with faint praise, in that I think it was super similar to A New Hope, which I know has been said to death.
No, it was on purpose, though, in a way.
Which is fine, and I understand that they're trying to get people back into it, but I really think that the next movie is the one that's going to determine whether Star Wars is really back or not.
I think it's back, dude. It's huge.
For me, I hope it's back.
Well, for you, that's a different story, but...
Well, yeah.
It's definitely back.
Yeah,
like, I see tons of little kids giving a shit about it. Yeah.
It is certainly back for everybody else. I want it to be back for me.
Yeah.
I want to have that love.
I've always loved...
Oh, hey, what is this?
I've always loved Star Wars, but I mean, I'll agree that the prequels, like, when I was a kid, I liked them because I didn't, like, know any better, but then as I grew up, I'm like, man, these suck, and then...
yeah, the first one sucks, the second one sucks even more, the third one sucks a bit less.
That sucks a bit less. I know, it looks awful, too. If you, like, actually look at it.
The third one's my favorite. The third one is my favorite of those.
Yeah, but that's like asking me, what's your favorite out of these turds? And you're just like, well...
What's your favorite poison to drink right now?
Yeah, the alcohol. But
actually, yeah.
But
I'm gonna say a quart of Drano. It's gonna really do it for me.
Yeah. It's just like I've always loved Star Wars, and yeah, it has felt like it's been kind of dead, but like Force Awakens like really rekindled
Did
it for me.
awaken something for you?
It did. It really did. Like I couldn't get enough after I watched it. I read the comics now. My girlfriend has like she didn't like Nicole didn't grow up like with even a VCR. She didn't watch Star Wars until she met me. And she had been like, yeah, I like it enough, you know. I like it fine enough. But, like, she'd never been a big fan. But, like, after Rey became a thing, now she fucking loves Star Wars.
Is it because there's somebody that she can relate to?
Exactly. And I think that's big
Now,
for...
see,
I think that's even big for a lot of people, because I see so many little girls now at, like, Target and stuff that, like, freak out about Star Wars. And it's because of characters like Rey.
Now, the funny thing is that for my sister, when we were kids, she related to Princess Leia. Who is a different sort of character.
Totally different.
Like, Rey is a scrapper and has, like, forced her own way.
I think
Princess
Leia
has forced her own way, but was born into it.
Yeah, but I think Leia is only perceived powerful by, like, adults, really, because they understand like what
Political
she's
power
going
and stuff?
through. Yeah, it's like political power and like loss of family and stuff, which is stuff that kids don't really grasp that well. So like they probably
Well,
don't perceive.
They don't ever super address it in the like.
Exactly.
There was somebody who tweeted out that I saw that they were like, it was a picture of them right after Ben died, and it was Leia comforting Luke after Ben died, and it was like literally everyone she ever knew or loved is dead, comforting a dude who the dude that he met like 2 days ago died.
Yeah.
Or like, you know what I mean? Like something like that. It was like just comparing the fact that like literally everything she's ever known on that planet, all of her family, all of her friends, everybody like that, all dead. And like, it was like maybe a couple hours earlier than, you know.
Yeah,
than when
exactly.
Ben
I
died.
know. It's one of those weird things. And I think a lot of it has to
And
do
she
with...
never talks about it.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with just the pace of episode 4. Like, episode 4 goes at like breakneck speed in terms of pacing.
Yeah.
It's so fast. And
They meet Han, and then all of a sudden they're like really
there. And then they're at Alderaan, but not really because it's been blown up. Oh man, a Death Star. Oh man, like it just goes. And it's
now we're on it, and there's like a friggin' handful of us against an entire planet worth of enemies, and somehow we escape. And then they make concessions there, like, oh, okay, well, they let us escape.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah,
what
it's
have you,
just
and all sorts of stuff like that.
but it's still a great movie. It's just it does move at breakneck speed. But like, yeah, that is a thing that I've actually never thought of. Actually, the Princess Leia comic book that Marvel released, it was like a mini series. It's decent. It actually takes place literally moments after episode 4, like when they're in the medal ceremony. And it's...
Hey, I got an upgrade.
There you go.
It's a blue cloak.
Can infuse it. But it takes place like moments after, and it's like they're all, leaving because the medal ceremony's over or whatever. But like the entire book is basically about Leia and this female rebel pilot, basically like tracking down all the Alderaanians that are still alive and trying to basically like rebuild their
all
culture.
the ones who were away from home.
Huh?
Blew up. All the ones that were away from home when it
Basically, yeah, they're going to like other planets and finding Alderaanians that were like not on the planet at the time, and they're trying to get them all back together to try and like basically recreate. And they're probably like there's all these refugees and stuff, so they're like trying to find them shelter. It's decent. The one thing I will say about the Marvel comics is that they're all fun and they're all decent. They're not amazing, they're not like Watchmen or anything. But they're really fun to read.
Yeah.
And that one, yeah, I thought the Leia comic was all right. The actual mainline Star Wars comic is really good. It's all between episode 4 and 5, and it's just like, let's go on these crazy adventures in this era, basically. So it's like, you know, Luke fighting Vader for some reason, and then it's like, oh, let's like Luke gets kidnapped by this Hutt who also collects Jedi relics, and he wants to stuff Luke because he's like the last Jedi and stuff. And then, yeah, it's all just super fun. I really dig the comics. And then I don't know if you watch any of the cartoons. You probably don't, but the like Clone Wars.
I don't really watch TV or movies or anything.
Yeah, I don't watch that much TV either. But the Star Wars, like Clone Wars, is excellent, and then after that, Rebels is fantastic. I really love it. White Boy has departed.
There's no burn on these, is there?
It's the same.
Oh, it's arc?
Yeah.
Okay.
Active modifiers. Yeah, it's the same. They keep it the same for all the strikes, basically, for the week. And then at reset, I think it's randomized. Yeah, I will say that Force Awakens did rekindle the love of Star Wars for me, and it also made it a lot easier for me to like get into it because Disney reset the canon. Because before it's like, here's all these crazy books, and you're like, I don't even know where the fuck to start, and
yeah,
you know.
So, basically, before we went on this big Star Wars thing,
yeah.
And what you said about Marvel Comics, you know, segues perfectly into my next point before I arrive at my final point of why you're probably not going to like me. I like the Marvel stuff. I think Civil War is probably one of the best Marvel movies that's been made. It's up there with Iron Man 1 for me. And the Captain America sort of movies have like really increased in quality, I think, since they started. Like the first one was pretty good.
Really? Because I think
awesome.
And I would say the first Captain America is my favorite of all the Marvel movies.
Really?
Yeah, and this is why. I am a huge sucker for anything taking place during World War II, and I'm absolutely in love with the concept of a superhero fighting Nazis in World War II, and I think they fucking pulled it off perfectly. I know it's cheesy.
Yes.
But
yes.
But I'm absolutely in love with that idea. So the fact that I got a movie like that and it was really good, I was like, man, this is great. And it's just, Captain America's not even my favorite Marvel hero like Thor is, and I would say I like the Captain America first movie better than the Thor movies.
Okay, well we're gonna have to talk about this. Okay, so Captain America as a concept is really freaking stupid.
I know, dude. It's comic books in general are really stupid, but I still love them.
But there are some that are cool. Like, Superman is cool. Batman is cool. Spider-Man is cool. The X-Men are cool. Captain America is just a weird idea.
I mean, he's a relic from the 30s.
But I mean, Superman was the freaking first superhero ever made, and I still think he's pretty awesome. He's
but I mean, like, Superman started off, though, as, like, I'm saving people and stuff. Captain America started off as, like, war propaganda for children. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So...
help Captain America fight the Nazis!
And I mean, the entire concept of superheroes, as much as I love them, is stupid. It's like a bunch of grown men and women in tights and weird costumes that have powers, and they fight other people in costumes with weird powers, and it's like ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I've always wondered about that sort of a thing. Like, unless your thing is this, like, for Iron Man, it makes sense. Like, you need that is your thing. Inside of that, you're just another dude. It's functional. Ant-Man, I get it. It's functional. Spider-Man, it's basically like some freaking gym shorts, you know, just so he can go jumping around. You know, but for most of them, and to that end, Captain America's actually makes sense too. You know, because since it is that kind of propagandistic, you know, portrayal of the average Joe Schmo soldier in World War II, but just like the best version of that. You know, he's wearing, you know, American colors. You know, he's got a shield because he's all about defending, even though he totally uses guns and kills people.
In that one, yeah. In the first one.
You know, so...
He was fighting a war, let's be honest.
Yeah.
he had to defend our freedom.
Which is fine. Which is fine. And I know that, yeah. He was trying to make America great again.
Oh, my God.
So... And I get that. And I know that I know that, in fact, probably most people don't feel the way about war that I do. And that's fine. But it seems totally ridiculous. I thought the first one was good, and let me tell you, you know, before you come at me, bro, Chris Evans is awesome, and he nailed it.
Why would I not like that? First of all, I'm not going to come at you unless you say something that's just absolutely ridiculous, and I can't think of what that would be right now.
Well, you know, we're probably fast approaching that as we end this conversation about Marvel. Generally, I think Marvel is crushing it with the movies. I wish DC was crushing it the way that Marvel is.
Me too.
But I don't think that you can move backwards the way that DC is trying to. I think you have to do it the way that Marvel did, which is invest in character development movies and then bring them together. I don't think you can start with them together.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
It doesn't work because
I'm waiting for the controversy here.
So Marvel is cool. Generally, I find Marvel characters as individuals typically less interesting than their DC counterparts. Not as a whole though. Like for example, I love Wolverine, Spider-Man. You know, I didn't give two shits about Iron Man before that movie, and now I'm actually.
Neither did I. Yeah, I mean most people didn't.
Interested. Well, but my uncle was like a huge fan of the Hulk, a huge fan of Thor and Iron Man. Like that was one of his favorite, his favorite things. But
yeah,
that never spoke to me because I was like, you're not a fucking superhero. Iron Man is not a superhero. Newsflash. Now
I think people don't. I mean, but superhero kind of just defines the character in the genre. That doesn't matter about the powers.
Yeah. Well, and it's fine. Ant-Man is not a superhero to me. If we're going based on what the definition of a superhero is, people who have special abilities and powers, and they use those special abilities and powers to help other people. Spider-Man is a superhero. Superman is actually, Superman, by my own definition, might not be he's a superhero when he's on Earth. When he's orbiting a yellow sun, he's a superhero. Elsewise, he's not. Iron Man's not. Batman is not. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that I think there's anything wrong with Iron Man or Batman. Like, Batman's like one of my favorite superheroes. I got a freaking picture on my wall of him right next to me. So, don't get it twisted.
Bro.
Big fan. Basically, my two favorite superheroes are Superman and Batman.
Big fan,
Batman versus
energy.
Superman was pretty much my jam.
I never even saw it.
It had some real problems. However, it was not awful. It had awful moments, but the whole movie actually had some really cool bits. The problem is that the parts that suck. Ah, crap! I'm done. Sorry.
Hang on.
The parts that suck were in the climax. And they, like, revolved around the resolution of the climax. Which is literally basically the entire point of the movie. Which sucks. And that really was disappointing to me. However, about 30 minutes into the movie, Audrey leaned over to me and was like, when is the movie supposed to start sucking? And I was like, I don't know. It's pretty good so far. There were like maybe 2 or 3 moments in the movie that I'm like, man, if you just could have fixed these, it would have been really good.
I just am not a fan of like the way they kind of visually show their cinematic universe. And I was a really big DC fan. Like when I still read continuity comics, I didn't read any Marvel continuity comics. I read basically DC. And like,
yeah.
I don't know, there's just something about the way they do their cinematic universe that's just super unappealing to me. Like every time I see one of the trailers, I'm just like, this just looks like more grimdark shit. And there's a time and a place for grimdark shit, but like I am kind of tired of it in a way, just because like the whole zombie genre that's taken off lately is just like all fucking
I don't watch
hope.
any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't watch any of that stuff at all. I don't watch Walking Dead. I don't really watch. I stopped watching Game of Thrones out at the end of last season.
I haven't watched it in a while.
I
I haven't watched Walking Dead since season 3.
I watched the first episode or 2 of Walking Dead and then stopped. Because I was just like, this is seriously depressing.
It is. Nothing good ever happens. It's like occasionally some characters will bang and you're like, I guess they're having a good time, and then after that you're like, oh, it's back to sadness.
Yeah, and the whole thing was just like the end of the first episode where was it, Grimes or something?
Rick?
I forget what his name was.
Rick
Yeah,
Grimes.
Rick
Yeah.
He
If those Scion flayers were tangling with Rasputin,
he goes up against that crawling half zombie.
we better keep
And by the way, whoever does the visual effects and like the practical effects on that show needs to be given, I don't know what, but holy crap.
Something.
They need to be, somebody needs to give them something.
Yeah.
Because that stuff is super impressive. Do you want to hop out for a sec?
Do you need to go to the tower or something?
Well, I could to turn some stuff in, potentially get some upgrades.
Right.
How long are you wanting to stream?
I mean, I can keep going. I don't care.
I
I was about to put another ad out, so.
Okay. But it was just the idea, you know, when he was talking to that zombie that was crawling along, you know, about like, you know, you didn't choose this. This was something that was forced on you. Like, it just, the fact that used to be a person was just really, it was really sad, which it was supposed to be. You know, and then there's the one where, you know, the dude had to kill his ex-wife or something like that. The kid's mom. It's like just super brutal, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Just stabbing you right in the face with the emotions. And they're all bad ones. There's nothing good.
Yeah, exactly.
Where I think there should be something good, you know? There should be some pretty sweet stuff.
Yeah, I just don't watch that much TV, and I am tired of the, just kind of tired of zombies, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I like zombies, but at some point it's just been like, they're just beating you over the head lately.
Yeah.
I mean, not to bring it back to Star Wars, but one of the things I really like about Star Wars is that it's like, there aren't many things like it. Like, I would compare Destiny to Star Wars only in the sense that it's high fantasy in space, whereas I would see Star Wars as high fantasy / mythology in space.
I would compare Destiny to Star Wars in the way that it was good at some point. And it hasn't lived up to its potential in quite a while.
Sure.
Sorry, I don't want to take a shit on your dreams.
No,
I just like putting that
I don't
out
know.
there.
I'm really into the Destiny lore and stuff, and I think there's cool stuff in there. But like, it's not in the game. I think that's a problem. But I mean, I would just say like the things I like about Star Wars is mainly that like, sure, it gets emotional at times and can get crazy, but all in all, it still has like a positivity to it, and an inclusiveness to it, and like it just feels good. Like I don't know. Like it always seems like there's something like wonderful and happy about engaging with it as a franchise. Like I never have a bad time.
Quick question: can you get over 300 stuff out of
Blues?
wherever?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You can get it anywhere. There's no like you no longer have to be like I have to raid and do this to level up. You can do whatever the fuck you want and you'll get there. You just play.
Okay.
It's a wonderful world.
Sounds like.
Yeah. Did you kill enough Taken, by the way? I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think so.
To finish your
Oh,
quest.
upgrade! I got boots there and upgrade.
Oh, yes. But yeah, I mean, I'm just like,
Tomorrow.
I'm just not into like grimdark shit right now. I like fun.
You like fun.
I like fun.
I think you'd be hard pressed to find somebody to disagree with that.
Well, I know that. Well, I'm sure there's somebody out
shit.
there.
I just got a brand new thing. I got a new exotic called the Zen Meteor.
You son of a bitch! I've been trying to hunt that thing down for so long. It's a PlayStation exclusive sniper rifle.
Ooh.
I'm very jealous of you right now.
Hold on, let me. Zen Meteor.
How dare
It kind
you.
of looks like crap, but maybe it's good.
It is. So like the idea is like after you kill 3 things with it, it like ignites and then every bullet you fire is like a giant explosion for a short period of time.
Oh.
It's really powerful. There's actually like montage videos of people actually getting it to go off in the Crucible. Because it actually is a pretty good Crucible sniper rifle, but to get 3 kills back to back to even activate it and then to hope somebody else shows up is like really hard. But there's like videos and stuff of people pulling it off, and it's pretty cool.
So is it that you have to... So basically you have to kill somebody with every round in the clip.
I guess.
There's
I don't
only
know.
3
I don't
rounds in the
have
clip.
one. I've never played with one, so I don't know for sure.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Grant explosive rounds. Rapid kills with every round in the clip. Load an extra higher damage round for 5 seconds.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so if you get 3 kills quickly, then it'll just keep reloading, and it'll do a lot more damage. Interesting. Yeah, so if you can get on a roll with it.
I think it
This
has
would
pretty
be
good
really
aim
good
assist
for-
and stuff too.
For cleaning the for clearing out trash
Yeah,
on like raids or what have you, or strike missions,
yeah.
things like this.
They actually just did a game-wide PvE buff on Tuesday, and I actually am feeling it. It feels really good. Like I feel like I'm just destroying things, but because I'm a high-level player, I feel like that's how it should feel, you know? So
Yeah.
it feels good. I like it. But yeah, man. But yeah, dude, I like fun. I don't like all this grimdark shit all the time. And that's why I also like Marvel, the movies, is because they're just kind of like, you know that you're gonna go in and have a good time for like 2 hours.
Yeah,
They're
they're goofy, fun. Yeah.
they're not the most amazing movies on Earth, but they're good times.
Certainly not.
No.
Certainly not.
Certainly.
But they are at least good.
Yes, they are at least good. Yeah. I don't know what DC could do, if I'm being honest. I really don't know. It's like they've
Yeah,
tried
neither.
doing Justice League 3 times now, and it just seems like now they're just forcing it, even though people are like, we get it. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Marvel's been building up to this thing for just years and years. Oh, did you kill enough Taken for your quest? I don't remember.
No.
Okay. How many more do you need?
Oh, wait, hold on. Defeat 3 opposing guardians with precision shots. I don't recall ever doing that, but it's complete somehow. Kill 30 enemies without taking damage from them. Earn 10,000 XP without dying. Okay, well, I got all those apparently. Go complete level 41 Prison of Elders. Fight fire with fire sheath. Spray, big strikes. Remnants of darkness, honing the edge, end over end. What the heck is it? Kills, weapon kills, avoidability kills, hive majors, cabal majors. Patrol the dreadnought, cabal defeated, taken, killed. Okay, I've killed 45 taken. I'm not super concerned. I'm not even halfway there. So what's next?
Are you looking at your bounties or your quests?
I was looking at my bounties and my quests, and then back to my bounties.
Because they should... Do you have a quest that's like, do the Blighted Chalice or whatever?
Hold on. High value targets, sword forged, handful, blah blah blah, suck at the buddy bear. Complete 41 Prison of Elders. Kill taken anywhere and find clues to where Malok is hiding.
That's the one.
Yeah, I've got 8 out of 20 on that.
Oh. Well, we can do level 41 Prison of Elders if you want.
We can do that. We can do...
It's not hard. And you'll get another
Crucible.
sterling treasure out of it, so.
Alright.
So you can get 3 a week. You get 1 for free. You get another one for doing level 41 Prison of Elders. In the week you do it, and then you get another one for doing the weekly Crucible game. You don't have to win. You just have to play it. I'm gonna turn a booster on. Oh man, I am exhausted. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I've been up since 4. 'Cause I had to go to work.
Well, then let me tell you. Instead of doing level 41 Prison of Elders, you should probably go to sleep.
I can't.
What's that?
Because I have more shit to do.
Well, you should probably call it then at an hour and a half or 2 hours or however long we've been here.
I mean, it won't take us long to finish this, but we'll call it after this. Oh.
Welcome back to prison of elders. You seek challenge, yes.
How much danger? I hope it's a whole lot of danger, but still not nearly as much as we can handle.
On your position.
Alright.
They will try to kill you.
Kill them back, man.
Oh, did he say kill them back for you?
Yeah, it's different for everybody.
Interesting. He said something different for me.
Yeah. Nicole and I figured that out because we're always sitting next to each other playing, and he says different shit.
Yeah, he said fight, win, live for me. Which is better. It's better than kill them back because that's a really stupid line. And Nicole will tell you. She's
The way I explain
I
it,
think you're a writer as well, though, right?
I mean, not a very good one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, maybe I am. I have no idea. I don't think I am, but
You don't get paid for it?
I mean, I write about esports and stuff, but that's different. I've tried to write
So what's
narrative
your
stuff before.
What's your favorite e-sport? E-soccer, e-football, e-basketball?
It's funny because those actually exist. I mean, I cover all of Blizzard's games, basically. So I cover Overwatch, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm.
Mainly,
So
like,
who's overpowered this week? The Butcher?
in Heroes, I
Arthas?
haven't actually played Heroes in a while, so I am actually not really aware of the meta right now.
Well, let me tell you, I'm going to be playing a whole lot more of it when I get my PC.
It's really fun. I just haven't. I just play so much Destiny and then I just been playing a lot of Overwatch. So.
I play Succubus Kerrigan
Well, aren't you cool?
because why don't you? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to?
Because you could play the cool Kerrigan.
The cool Kerrigan? No Kerrigan is cooler than the Succubus Kerrigan because you want to know why? Because when I played World of Warcraft, I played Undead Warlock. And I was very much into PvP. In fact, who knows? I might start playing that again. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the expansion to drop, and then I'm gonna hop back into WoW for a month before Rise of Iron comes out.
I don't know if Rise of Iron is going to get me back.
I mean, you're back right now.
Yes, but I mean consistent. Like, there's no guarantee that I'll ever hop on Destiny again. In fact, I almost sold it several times.
You have a disc?
Yes.
See, the problem with selling it is you can't sell the expansions, so like nobody's really gonna buy it.
Some money is better than no money. And the disc I have is for the full expansion.
Yeah, but
They
came with codes.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Well, whatever. The store will still buy it, even if I can't sell it to an individual.
You live. Well,
Yeah, but you only are selling them like the vanilla disc.
Yeah.
So like, and the vanilla disc is worth like $15 now, so you're not gonna get like jack shit. That's what I'm saying.
$15 will get me an indie game. And the Steam Summer Sale's coming up. So
But they're not
going
gonna give you $15. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna try and sell it for
okay.
$15. They're gonna give you like $4.
Yeah. But you know
Which
what?
means you could buy a
$4
Coke and maybe some chips.
$4 is more than no dollars.
This is true. This is very true. Well, I cover
And if
Destiny
I'm not playing a game,
on my YouTube channel, so. And I also just really enjoy the game, so.
well,
was
I think
playing
that
it.
one should probably come first. You
The
should
what?
probably enjoy it.
Enjoy the game, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I cover it, and also I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
I need to hop into
I
some more
burnt out on it.
Blizzard
I
stuff.
burnt out on it pretty hard. I'm ready to go back. It's been a long time. I quit playing WoW during Cataclysm.
Yeah.
And haven't been back since. So, but I have some buddies that play a lot of PC baloney.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I really enjoy WoW, but I always just jump in when an expansion comes out and I play it for a bit and then see all the raid content through, basically, and then
and then once you've beaten it, then you're done.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, I saw the story, and then I just kind of move on until the next expansion comes out. I'm one of those people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If I had and also I just have no one to play WoW with because none of my friends play it, so it's like I'm playing by myself for the most part, and that's...
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you could definitely play with my friends and I, for sure.
Yeah, it's just like I've like never had anyone to play WoW with, basically.
Oh man, dude, WoW was the only game I played for years. Basically, from the time between when it came out and Cataclysm, it was basically the only game that I played.
Yeah, I did not. I played a lot of shooters and stuff, but I still played WoW.
I had a free account for a super long time. Because one of my buddies from college, who lived on my floor, worked at Blizzard and helped make the game. So,
God, yeah.
So everybody who works at Blizzard gets.
Yeah, they get free accounts or whatever.
Yeah, they get free accounts. So he gave one to his wife, and then gave two to myself and one of his other roommates. And then eventually, he gave it to somebody else, and then I had to start paying. And that sucked.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, Cataclysm wasn't that great anyway. It's like highly regarded as not one of the fan base's favorites.
The ones before that were awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I had no one to ever play with, so I never really knew what I was doing until about the very end of Wrath is when I finally kind of understood how the end game worked, because I just got way into it. But then Cataclysm came out and I couldn't afford it, and then everybody was off playing Cataclysm, and I couldn't find anyone to play with me, like to do like dungeons and shit. And so I was just like, oh well. And then I didn't really play any of Cataclysm. And I came back for Pandaria. Loved Pandaria. And then I liked Warlords, but the end game was not everything it could be. It kind of was kind of lame. The end game was kind of lame. The leveling was fucking amazing, but everything else was just kind of like, oh, I just kind of sit in this base and that's it. I just queue up for shit. Like, that's kind of boring. That's kind of what it turned into, unfortunately. There was like no incentive for you to kind of like go out into the world, really. He was all like, oh, queue for this. Go to the raid.
We're gonna die.
Oh, you got it. Oh, no, we didn't. It looked like you guys got it. Oh, man. Yeah. Wow.
Anyway. Yeah, so I'm definitely interested in trying out. So the first game I'm gonna get is probably going to be Legacy of the Void. Then it's probably going to be either hopping back into WoW or getting Doom.
Doom is great.
I played the demo and I was a big fan.
Yeah, it's now just imagine that for a couple hours. And they keep handing you new toys. Like, that's just imagine that. And that's what the campaign
you only
is.
get the shotgun in there. You only have 2 guns.
Ooh, man. Yeah, you get They just keep handing you shit. And then you get to mod the weapons. They have like the shotgun eventually gets like a boom tube on it. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, I got that. I
Yeah.
did get that. There was the one where there was like the burst fire thing.
Yeah.
Or the grenade launcher. I obviously picked the grenade launcher because.
Yeah, because it's the best. But yeah, it gets really cool, and then you finally get the BFG and stuff, and it just destroys everything in like one click. It's great.
Nice.
It's
You get a
fun.
chainsaw and
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
The chainsaw is really fun too. I like how they changed it into like basically it's an instant kill, but you only have like a couple charges, and the more powerful the enemy is, the more charges it consumes. So like if you try to kill something that's super big, you'll
Did you
take
try to
all
kill
your
a cyber
fuel.
demon or something?
Yeah, actually, there is a boss fight with a cyber demon.
Nice.
I've been playing the game slowly. I only have like maybe 8 hours in it, but I think I'm near the end. And I fought a cyber demon, and it had like a health bar and shit. And you had to do all this like crazy boss fight stuff with it.
So
But-
it's good?
Yeah, I
excited.
really dig it. The multiplayer is meh, but I didn't care. I liked the single player.
The fun thing for me is that everybody's like, oh yeah, it's just like how they brought back Wolfenstein, and like I enjoyed Wolfenstein, but that combined with the fact that like I don't like Mortal Kombat for a couple of reasons. One of them being that that I don't mind gore as long as it's done like in the right way, but I find that that's just gratuitous in a way that's like I don't like it for whatever reason.
I mean, I could
and
see
I was
that.
concerned that the glory kills from Doom would be the same way because they're described as super gory. And then I played it in the demo, and that's, I tweeted out, I was like, thank you very much, id for putting out a demo of Doom, because now that I've played it, I'm gonna get it. And I played it, and I was like, oh, this isn't bad at all. Like, it's over, first of all, it's over so fast, and it's not that gory.
They're funny.
It's-
They're meant to be kind of funny.
Yeah, like, I
Also.
ripped the dude's arm off and beat him to death with it,
Yeah. There's
It's
parts where
it's
you,
just
like-
ridiculous.
Yeah, there's parts where you like rip things' horns off and smack them across the face, and you just kind of laugh. It's, ah ha ha, that's silly. You're like feeding something its heart, and you're like, all right. But I don't know, but it's also because I think it's because it's demons. You don't feel bad about
Yeah,
killing
yeah.
demons. Whereas in Mortal
it's
Kombat,
like-
you're killing another human in this like really gratuitous way.
And that bothers me. Maybe that is what it is.
I think that's a lot of what it is.
But yeah, like the X-ray things where it's like, yeah, hold on, let me crush somebody's testicles, break their ribs, and then rip their spine out while their head is like flopping around. I'm just like, ugh, no.
Yeah, I'm not
Gross.
I'm not that huge a fan of Mortal Kombat. I like it in its silly like
Now,
kung
the
fu
old
ridiculousness,
ones-
but I don't really enjoy
the ones that we played at Jackalope, that game was awesome.
it. Yeah,
But it's just a shitty fighting game. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like when I'm playing a fighting game, what I want to see is some fast-paced, long,
Need you back.
multi-hit combos.
Guardian.
I want that fast Japanese 2D shit. That's what I want.
yeah. I like
Your
the
Blaze
fast
Blues,
games.
Your Persona 4 arenas, your Guilty Gears.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
I agree.
Um,
Your MVC 2s, Marvel vs. Capcom.
or the original where you can be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was in the
There's a
second
new
one.
Was he in the second one? I didn't play that one. I have 3 for Vita.
Yeah, 3 was like
Marvel
kind
vs.
of.
Capcom 3.
3 was kind of meh. It was okay. I think 2 is like a pinnacle of the fighting genre. It's like really good.
I played. I think in 2 I play as Zero, Ryu, and Sentinel if I want to be cheap. And frick, who was it? Dante? Virgil?
Dante
Somebody
was
like
in
that.
3. Oh, he was in 2. Or are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
no,
3?
I know. I am talking about 3.
Oh, I thought you were talking
know
about 2. I was like, wait a minute.
No, that's 3's the only one that I've played really.
Oh. 2, I actually really enjoy the original, which is like, you can't really get it now. It's like really
Yeah.
rare. But I really enjoy
Now
the
you
original,
can't emulate
but
it.
me can.
Yeah,
I
that's
just meant
what-
like on disc, like they're like it was on Dreamcast. It's really rare. It was on PS1. That's also really rare. Same with MGS2 on PS2 is worth like hundreds of dollars. They didn't
Metal Gear
make.
Solid 2?
Oh no, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on
Oh.
PS2.
Said MGS. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's not what I meant.
everybody likes that boat scene.
Yeah, I like MGS2. It's fine.
MGS 2 was my favorite MGS until 5.
Yeah, 3 is still my
4?
favorite.
4
I don't like
sucks.
4. I hate 4.
4 is awful.
4 is dog
I
shit.
couldn't even stand to it. I couldn't even stand to beat it.
I beat
and
it.
everybody was calling it a masterpiece.
For some fucking
I was like,
reason.
Taken calm.
No. Like I watched it being beaten. I had my brother play it because I was like, I don't want to play this shit.
Dismantle.
It's not good. It's not a
And that
good
was
game.
Like, that was like 5. That was like 5 minutes in.
I hugged a
I
dude
seriously-
at Telltale because he
I
told me that
seriously-
MGS4 sucked, and I was like, "There's someone else out there." who
Oh yeah.
fucking-
Oh yeah. Metal Gear Solid 4 is easily the worst one. Easily.
I'll go with you on that. It's the worst. It is totally the worst one. I
And then
really
I would
dislike it.
say, Then I would say 3 is next.
I love 3.
And then
What's wrong with 3?
and then 1, and then 2, and then 5. I think it goes 5 is the best one, then 2 is the next best, then the original, then 3, then way after 3, 4. Like
And
it's
way
not
after
close.
3. Yeah.
It's not close. I liked 3 a lot. It's not nearly as good as 2. And
See,
don't
I would say
think it's as good as the
3
first
and then 1 are like my 2 favorites.
So, oh, okay.
And then I would follow
Yeah,
that
I
up
almost-
with 2, and then I wouldn't even put any of the others. I'd put Peace Walker in there, even though I don't really consider that a mainline one. I'll put Peace Walker probably ahead of 2. I think
Yeah.
Peace Walker's gameplay is kind of boring. However, it has the best story out of any of the Metal Gears, I think. I think it's full of like amazing symbolism and characters and twists and turns, and
Well,
it's really good.
yeah, I mean, come on.
I think he's slightly overrated, but I think he's great, but people kind of
Or
people overblow some people's work, I think. People are too
Yeah.
quick to use the word amazing. People are too quick to use the word like mind-blowing, I think.
I'm not
Especially
gonna say he's a visionary, but I like the stuff that he does. You
Yeah,
know, Metal Gear.
I do too.
I don't know his other stuff, so
I mean, I would say, yeah, I like his work, and I'm always interested in what he's working on, but I don't think that he's done anything
certainly-
particularly
I
like
certainly don't think
mind-blowing
he's, like-
for a while.
no. Now, I would say if you're gonna use stuff like, you know, stuff like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna lose that one. Come on,
Damn it.
yeah.
disappoint.
Well, you
bad
know
at
what,
this.
Varix, nobody gives a shit about you, so there's that.
I keep just focusing on the enemies, and I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I finished some bounties.
Yes. Apparently, Anonymous hacked ISIS's Twitter account and gave it a gay makeover.
Nice. That's what they deserve.
That's awesome.
Fuck them.
They deserve a lot worse than that.
I know. But it's funny.
Why, hello. I am not on a podcast. I am streaming live on twitch.tv/JawaJosh. He's been showing me the ropes.
Look at these ropes. They're velvet.
Audrey is home.
Yo, girl.
And my ropey, fill in the blanks.
Sure.
So there's that.
Yeah, Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
That's what we were talking about.
Metal Gear.
Yeah. I haven't particularly
Apparently
been
David Hayter doesn't like Hideo Kojima
anymore, yeah. I don't know why.
or he spoke out and thought he was like a diva or something like that. Anyway,
No. I could
none
see
of my
it.
business. I'm looking forward to Death Stranding.
I'm intrigued. I don't know what the fuck it is. You know?
Yes. Uh-huh.
It's just like one of those
It is,
things.
so everybody on the stream can hear you.
Okay. Is that everybody in the world accessing the stream, or is it just the people on the stream?
Everybody in the world who is tuned into the stream. and
Taken
listening to it.
inbound.
I don't know how this works.
Yes. I'm sharing my chat,
Minds must
so
or death.
anybody who tunes into this channel can hear everything that is said. They heard me talking to Jake earlier when he was sitting on my lap. They heard me when I was talking about how our cats knocked over 2 different pictures off the walls because they're big old douches.
Douche cat. Do-da-ba-ba-ba-doo-da.
Douche cat.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But yeah,
you're
Death Stranding,
going to-
honestly, like, I'm intrigued, but it's like, what the hell is it? Like, that's my
Yes.
biggest question. And I'm not going to get excited
Exactly.
about it, because I'm like, sure, you're making a thing with Norman Reedus. I guess that's cool, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I also think people kind of
never get excited
overblew
about things
Days Gone
until I
also.
see the, Oh, I was not impressed with Days Gone at all. I was not that impressed with the Sony conference. A lot of people were. Brian Altano tweeted out and said, some of the greatest announcements in video game history. I'm like, where?
Yeah, I mean, people overblew E3 in general this year. God of War was incredible, I think. I was like, wow, this looks fucking amazing. But, like...
Okay, I think that is overusing the word amazing. I disagree. I thought it looked good.
I don't know. I think it looked
interesting.
visually and technically amazing. Like, that's really tough to
if
pull
you want
off.
to talk about that, but I'm saying, like, as a whole, if we're talking about the game, the game looking like the game's going to be incredible. Not looking good, I mean, whatever. Okay.
It just sounds like you're getting into semantics.
Well, I think that the story premise looks promising. The graphics look good. The gameplay didn't really look that compelling to me. It looked pretty bland. And that's the main draw for God of War for me. So it's like they're taking steps forward in the story department, but it looked like they were perhaps, and obviously I can't speak to this with authority because I haven't played the game. I don't know what it's going to be like, but if that's what the whole game is going to be like with the slow combat and the dodge rolling out of the way, like, if they can do it, that's wonderful, but that kind of feels more like a Lords of the Fallen kind of pale imitation of Dark Souls type of situation instead of the fast-paced, borderline Devil May Cry nature that God of War had before, which is what I go to God of War for. Now, maybe they're trying to redefine what God of War is and why people go for it, and they're going to make it their next Uncharted or Last of Us. you know, and it's going to be a great moving story of, you know, an angry old man, a very powerful warrior, and his son, who doesn't know anything, and who's a, you know, a little titty babby, you know, and that's.
Yeah, but he's like 6 or 7. That's the point, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's fine.
I was on
That's
Kratos'
fine.
side that
And
whole
that's
time.
cool.
I was like, be better, you little bastard.
Yeah. But I do find it interesting that it's set in
Norse.
Norse mythology, which I'm super into. I'm not against that. But I find it fascinating that his name is still Kratos.
Well, we don't
and
actually
he
know
still
that.
has- Okay, well, if it's
We're just
not,
calling him Kratos because he looks like Kratos.
I
Like,
thought- I
that's the
could've-
big
I could've sworn
question.
they said it. But here's the thing. I thought I heard somebody call him that, but
I mean,
the
people
real
people in the
thing isn't
media
that.
have been calling him that, but Sony hasn't said anything about it. Because the big question is this a reboot, or is this like after the world ended in I almost called it Gears of War, in God of War 3? Like, is this where he went?
I would say
You know?
I would say it's much more likely to be the second one, because
I hope
if you
not.
saw up there, his gauge, it says Spartan
Yeah, it says
Rage.
Spartan Rage. I know that made me sad when I saw that, because I just want
I
them
was
to
just like-
start over.
Why is there a Spartan in Norse mythology?
I know, I don't
I mean,
want
like,
that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, and that's what made me question it. So and plus his skin is pale and he's still got the red thing. Now I know that that's probably just so you recognize him,
Yeah.
but he's got a huge beard now. His head is still bald. So I'm very interested to see what the heck is going on with that and how they explain all of that business.
Yeah.
So
Who the hell
but
knows,
I mean,
man?
We'll see. So, but
But that was the only thing where I was like, wow, this looks great. Like, from the Sony... I mean, Horizon looks great, but I'm like, you're showing us
Yes.
kind of more of what we already saw, you know?
See, I completely disagree. This was the first time where I was like, okay, I'm actually looking forward to Horizon now. And that's because they actually showed the gameplay.
They did,
Instead of-
last year.
They didn't really show it. Like, this time, they showed it. They showed somebody going into menus, crafting different things, or grabbing different types of arrows. Like, before, they didn't show any of that.
Sure.
So...
But they
so
but
now
they
I
showed you
actually
the
feel like I have
gist,
an idea.
basically.
But there's no way to know that that's the gist without seeing that sort of a radial menu or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, you're not gonna know
Success.
what it is until you actually see it. And so this was the year where I was like, okay, you showed kind of bare bones gameplay last time to give us an idea, but all you could really take from that is that it's a third person game.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
You know,
They did show
maybe
the
I'll
radial
watch the
menu
radio.
last time. They did, because she switches weapons and stuff during the thing, because she switches to the wire thing when she's like tying it down. I don't know, dude. When I first saw that trailer, I got so excited I almost cried, because I was like, this is so cool. But like, this time I was like, I don't need to see this again. You already sold me. And then they were showing the menus and stuff, and I went, yeah, this is what I figured. And then it ended, and I went, okay, still gonna buy it. Like, I was just like, I'd rather, you know, I was like, I don't know. And I also I'm like not excited at all for like Last Guardian, so that didn't
Oh yeah, that doesn't
tug me in any way. Like,
No,
and
Last
then
Guardian is like whatever.
yeah,
I've never
and-
played Eco. I've never played Shadow of the Colossus, and I'm probably not gonna play this.
I think what at least the like why everyone thinks the Sony conference was so good is because it had something for everybody. It's like everybody who wanted, you know, their one thing got their one thing, you know? Like, the Crash Bandicoot
guess
people finally fucking got Crash Bandicoot. The Resident Evil people finally got fucking Resident Evil. Like,
I was really impressed with that. That was the one. That was the reveal where I was like, "Holy crap!" And I don't even care about Resident Evil. Like,
I don't
like
either.
it.
I don't really like.
but
I
I
liked
was
1
very-
and 2.
Oh, I've never really played. I played like the first half of 4, and I was like, eh.
See, I don't think
Okay.
4 is as good as everyone chalks it up to be. I thought at the time, I thought it was super good, and now that I look back on it, I don't think it's that good. I think it's a benchmark game. It like kind of helped define the third-person shooter on consoles, but like I think that there's other games that came right after it that did it so much better. So it's like going back and trying to play that game is a slog because I don't think it plays well, like at all.
Yeah, people are, and this is a situation where it's kind of like Bethesda, where they talk about the clunky controls being part of the draw.
No, the draw of
That sort of
Bethesda
thing.
games is that I can just do whatever I want. That's what I like about them. And I like that they're heavily like moddable. That's the other thing I love about them.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. I set a bunch of stuff on my wish list on Steam, so I'll get notifications when things go on sale. And I put a bunch of stuff like that are games that I've played before, but that become totally different because of the modding community. So
Yeah.
I'm looking
I saw
forward
that
to it.
the special edition of Skyrim they're releasing is going to be free for people on PC if they already own it.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I like that better because like every time I've ever tried to install like Nexus mods and stuff in my Skyrim, never fucking works. And I was like, it's a huge pain in the ass. I don't fucking care this much. And then saw that like, oh, you can just get the cool new updated graphics for free. And I do own the PC version. I was like, oh, well, cool. That makes me excited.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. I mean, some of the Steam mods that are just like, oh, you can have this weapon skin, or like, we'll move all this shit over. You just click a button and it works, but like all the crazy graphics mods, it require you to do like, install this other mod, and then run this mod, and I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's too much. I'm just like glad they're just gonna up-res the PC version automatically. That makes me excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to go into the original Dark Souls, maybe Dark Souls 2.
Oh yeah, there's
and
some
have it
cool
look,
mods
like,
for
really
Dark
nice.
Souls. I've seen one where you can change the thing that says you died to say thanks Obama. That one's pretty funny. I've seen some other things. I know, isn't there like a whole season like multiplayer thing or whatever? I've heard that before, but
You might be thinking of Diablo.
no, I know about Diablo because I play every season of it. But I heard someone mention like, oh, there's a new like Dark Souls season starting soon. I was like, what? And like maybe
I don't
they're
know about that.
crazy. I don't know.
I mean, I've played every Dark Souls game, and I've never heard of
But
that.
that's why I was thinking maybe this is like something that only happens on the PC one. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's some kind of
Maybe.
streamer community thing that does this, and they.
I mean, I know PvP is big. Maybe they're talking about a balance patch or something affecting the meta. Because I know that's been a big thing. Like, they need to change poise. They basically need to turn poise on for Dark Souls 3. Because it's just...
Yeah, I remember watching
like
a video
in the
about
game.
that.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Because it is totally a thing in Dark Souls 1, 2, and Demon Souls. And it's not really a thing in Dark Souls 3. Like, you can wear the heaviest armor and somebody's still going to be able to knock you out if they're fast. So I just went for a dex build. And then it worked magically.
I didn't even get that far where I was thinking about that kind of shit. I think I put like
Oh, man,
3
I
or
beat
4
that- I beat
hours
that
in.
Game freaking, oh man, I platinumed it, beat it 2-3 times maybe.
See, I liked
It's
it,
awesome.
but I like it, and I like that it's like hard and stuff. But like, I got to this point where I was like, I don't really want to grind, and I just like didn't feel like playing it, so I just didn't
Interesting.
play it.
Yeah, I never grind in those games at all.
Holy shit. I don't know, I got to this point where I was like, I needed to grind to fight something, and I just was like, I just don't feel like doing this.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to...
Yeah, you could definitely summon me as help, especially if you're only a couple of hours in. If I pick it up on PC, then I'll have to start over. So.
Yeah, I mainly it was just
And I
like,
would
you
definitely
know,
be up for,
I wanted to play an RPG, and then I got Witcher, and I started playing that, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of more what I wanted. So I was playing.
After playing Dark Souls and like learning that combat, I don't know that I could go back to The Witcher. I haven't tried to yet, but it's just like it's a lot different.
People complain about the Witcher combat, and I know it's like kind of simple, but I'm like, it's fine. I don't know what. It's not like bad.
No, I really liked it. I really liked it when I was playing it, and then I got super into Dark Souls, and it's just different.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
more exacting and things like that. I feel like it's more precise. Where I feel like Witcher is very simplified, and that's not. I don't know. It's like I would rather play something like Devil May Cry than. I think that Devil May Cry's combat is better than Kingdom Hearts, even though they're similar.
Kingdom Hearts is an awesome combat system. The only thing I don't like about Kingdom Hearts is the D-pad thing.
Only thing I don't like
that's
about it,
terrible.
we're finally coming around. We're swooping back around to the comment that I think is gonna cause a problem. The worst part about Kingdom Hearts is the Disney stuff.
See, I disagree. That's like the best stuff.
I completely.
Why? What's wrong with it?
disagree. It sucks and it's stupid and it's dumb, and I hate it.
Well, you know,
It's like so cheesy and terrible, and it wrecks
Dude.
what would otherwise be a flawless game.
a flawless
greatest.
game. You're out of your goddamn mind. If it was just a game where, like, we're going to all these Final Fantasy worlds where, like, Cloud's gonna touch his hair and, like, talk about Sephiroth,
Or-
it's like, nah.
Or the words that they make up, like Hollow Bastion.
I feel
That's a
like
cool
no,
world.
but I feel like you're taking away a lot of what, like, the charm of it. Like, the charm of it is that they take all these properties that should not meld together at all and somehow make it like peanut butter and chocolate. Like, it's somehow you're like,
see-
all right, this is cool.
Champion.
Oh, let me correct you real quick.
You
They take a lot of properties that feel like they wouldn't meld together, and then they don't meld together.
I don't know, dude. I think it's fun. I like it.
It's if there was no I'll put it this way, if there was no Disney stuff in it, Kingdom Hearts 2 might pass up Super Metroid as my favorite game of all time.
All right.
Because the combat is flawless, the boss battles are awesome. It's just the only thing is like those cheesy cartoon Disney characters. That
I don't
feel
think it's the
completely out of
Disney
place.
characters getting in the way of that game. I think the actual story, like, the story in Kingdom Hearts 1 is so easy to follow. And it's, like, simple and clean. And it's simple, and it's like,
Which is a fantastic song, by the way.
it is. Like, it's really simple, and it's easy to follow, and it makes sense. But, like, the minute you get into Chain of Memories, it starts to be like, what's happening? And then the minute you get to 2, you're like, I don't even fucking... and then even
see,
past that,
for
you're
me,
like,
2
Jesus Christ.
2 is when it gets good. 1 is too
Dude,
simplistic.
you're crazy.
2
But
is
the, like,
when it
the-
gets good.
but like 1 being simplistic, I think, is part of, like, its charm. It's like a Disney movie.
Yeah, see, I don't like Disney movies.
See, I fucking love Disney movies.
The best thing that Disney ever did was put out Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl.
That is a good movie.
Or now, here's the thing. The Marvel movies, the Star Wars movies, because those are not things that Disney made up, are awesome.
Sure.
Most of the Disney stuff isn't actually made up by Disney, to be perfectly honest, though. To be fair. Most of it is just, like, children's fairy tales that they then rewrite themselves.
Not lately. They ran out.
Yeah, which is why I think that the original stuff is the best stuff. So, like, for example, you're gonna find some stuff. It's you go back to the Bluth era, and it's gonna be hard to miss me. I like Sword in the Stone. I like Robin Hood. I like all that era of stuff. The Aristocats is okay.
I hate that
101
movie.
Dalmatians is alright.
I'm not a really big fan of that movie either.
Yeah, let me throw this for you, buddy. And then the recent stuff is just not a fan.
It's so good though. Like,
What is so good?
Zootopia was fucking fantastic.
Haven't seen it.
Dude, it somehow touches on racism in such a great, mature way. It's and
I was
prejudice.
actually just gonna say race. I was gonna say as a joke. I was gonna say race.
No, it
relations.
literally does. It's about, dude, it's a movie that touches on sexism, racism, and prejudice and discrimination and stuff. It's so fucking good. It's so good.
Now, maybe it is. Maybe it is good, and maybe I'll see it, and maybe I'll agree with you. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
Now, if
I
you
tell you
want
what,
if
when
you
it
want me to
comes out-
say, I will say
when
that
it comes out
Pixar, I feel like, is losing their way as of late. Most of their movies,
What is an example of a Pixar movie?
like The Good Dinosaur, I didn't think was very good.
Oh, there's no way I was going to watch that.
Inside Out, however, another example of a movie that is absolutely fantastic. But
That's the one with all the colored weird stuff, emotions
Yes.
in people's minds.
it looks weird, and it
Yeah,
sounds
it looks
weird.
Totally dumb.
But the minute
Yep.
you no, dude, it's like it delves into like, it's all about like, I mean, it's all inside the head of this little girl, but it's this like little girl going through like all these life changes and puberty and like her parents having like all these like problems and stuff, and it's like the internal struggle that we've like all gone through. It's so good. It's like about the death of childhood and stuff, and it treats like child depression in such a mature and like explainable way. Dude, it's a fantastic movie. It's so good. See, like, this is the thing. Like, the really good Disney movies touch on stuff like this. The ones that aren't good are just like run-of-the-mill, like Good Dinosaur. Good Dinosaur, the reason it's not good, even though it's visually very beautiful, other than the fact that, like, they created these absolutely stunning environments, but they put these, like, fucking doodle dinosaurs in them. And it's like, it doesn't look right. Like, the actual environments they created with the water and the trees and stuff are, like, breathtaking. And then they have these, like, dinosaurs that look like they were drawn by a 10-year-old, like, walking through them. And you're like, what the hell is this? This is weird. And then it's just, like, everything they try to tell you is, like, super on the nose. It's, like, really derivative of a lot of other movies before it. And that's why it's not a good movie. I mean, it's an okay movie, but it's just, like, not up to par. And then Pixar, again, is just working on a ton of sequels, which is not what people want from them, ironically. Like, people want original stuff like Inside Out, because Inside Out was fantastic. And, like, they want stuff like Up. Yeah, because Up is great. It's about, death and all that.
And what to do with your life.
Exactly. And then think back to another great Pixar movie, The Incredibles. It's about, like, the family unit, and like
It had Samuel L. Jackson in it. Of course it was good.
It did. Well, he's been in some bad ones, but mostly he's in good movies. Although he was in all the Star Wars prequels, so.
Yeah, I was about to say he was Mace Windu. He freaking killed Boba Fett's dad.
God, I hate. So one of the things I don't like about Star Wars is the fact that they made Boba Fett into something, like anything.
What I want more than anything is for that rumor to be true that it's going to be in the first 5 minutes of the movie. It's Boba Fett gets killed and somebody steals his armor and goes on a friggin' rip-roaring
I don't think that was
adventure.
a rumor. I think that was just like somebody's fan theory.
Well, you know what? If it is a fan
But
theory,
I love that idea. It's great.
so good. It's so perfect. It fixes all of those problems.
Yeah.
It
Well, because
fixes
I also
every
didn't
single
like
one of those problems.
but I also don't like how just Boba Fett always just like he pops up so much as like a kid in Clone Wars, in the cartoon, and I'm just like, stop trying to shove fucking Boba Fett down my throat. Like, I don't care. I don't know
He's
why
not
this
cool.
character is such a big deal in the
He's not cool until he's an adult.
Yeah, and even then, like, he's just a guy. He's just there. Like, that's the other thing about him that I just don't like. I don't know why the fan community latches onto him so hard.
Yeah.
He's just a dude that's kind of just there.
He's a good bounty hunter. That's about it. Isn't that right, Jake?
Meow.
Isn't that right? Don't you agree, Jake? Don't you agree with my opinions? All
Yeah,
of them?
Jake. God damn it.
Come on, Jake. Don't you agree with my opinions?
Ugh.
Of course you do.
Yeah. I don't know
agree with all
about
my
fucking.
opinions.
I don't know about fucking Boba Fett. I don't know why everybody likes him so much.
He's got sweet armor, man. He's got a rocket launcher and a freaking grappling hook, a blaster rifle. a
Sure,
cool
so
hat.
does like everyone else in Star Wars.
Yeah, but if you look at all the... Okay, all right. So get rid of Boba Fett, and who's the coolest bounty hunter in your mind? Because I already know who I would pick.
Out of all the bounty hunters in the entire Star Wars universe.
Out of all the bounty hunters in Empire Strikes Back.
See,
Because
that's not the
those
point.
are the only bounty hunters in my mind.
See, like, if you were going to ask me the coolest bounty hunter in all of the Star Wars lore, I'd say Cad Bane.
And I have no fucking idea who that is.
Cad Bane is this, like, blue
that name
dude.
Sucks. For
Dude,
real.
he's the fucking coolest. He's the you
That's
shut your mouth.
fantastic, but his name blows, so I'm sorry.
He's the best. He's like this, he's this, like, Chiss bounty hunter. And he,
Chiss?
yeah, those are, like, the blue people with the red eyes. They're a race in
Like
Star
the dude
Wars.
in the astronaut suit in the cantina?
Life sucks. Boo-hoo. Nothing we can do about it.
Like the two blue dudes talking to each other, and it sounds like a weird...
No,
sort of a
I
weird
think they're
incident.
slightly. I can't remember. They might be, but I don't
Hold on.
remember.
Hold on, let me look this up.
That innocent scholar act.
Dude, he's the fucking coolest. He's like, he has this cool like voice that's like really gravelly. He's always drinking. He has this cool like cowboy hat and like a revolver.
Okay,
and
hold on.
If the speaker won't take charge,
Chiss first appeared in the Thrawn trilogy, Hand of Thrawn, Star Wars Commander, Disney Okay, so they've never been in anything that I've seen, which is why I don't know what the fuck they are.
Yeah, exactly.
They've never been in a movie.
They're
They've
in.
never been in anything good.
They're in Clone Wars. They're in the comics.
Okay.
They are in Old Republic. Also, I think you can be a Chiss. I believe.
That's the MMO.
Yeah. They keep adding races anyway. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I played that for about 5 minutes, and I was like, this is a big old piece of hot garbage.
I think it's good. It's good. It doesn't have an end
The
game.
gameplay was like... The gameplay was just real bad.
It's just WoW.
Well, but I came from WoW to that, and it's a much less polished version of WoW.
Sure. Well, yeah, it doesn't have an auto
But
attack. That's one thing.
Well, and that's fine. Like, I don't really care about that because that's kind of boring. But because nobody
yeah.
uses the auto attack unless you're a warrior, paladin, or something like that.
Well, I play
Well,
Ret
mean,
Pal.
I've been
I play Ret Pally, so.
I play spellcasters pretty much exclusively, so attack does literally nothing.
Well, yeah. All you do is shooting fireballs and shit. Standing behind a bush like a little bitch while the Ret Pallies do all the work. No, I'm just kidding.
That is fantastic because let me tell you, I can't tell you how many freaking Ret Paladins I one-shot with freaking Chaos Bolt and Incinerate.
I never
Shadow
play.
Bolt, like
I never play PvP. I don't like WoW PvP.
Ret Paladins were a freaking joke to me.
See, they're good now.
Yeah?
When I was playing
Warlock's
it,
still good? Mage is still good?
dude, I don't even know. I don't play PvP, so I don't know.
No,
I
like just in the game. Like, are they good?
I think everybody's good. Like honestly.
Oh.
I mean, there's certain subclasses that it would be like, I don't want to play that at all. Like Holy Paladin, nobody fucking plays that.
Really? Man, when I was playing in Burning Crusade, everybody you definitely have a holy paladin. Because they can heal all day.
Nope, it's all protection and ret. It's all I ever see.
Prop pallies. Do they still have mana problems?
I don't know.
Probably not, 'cause I think they fixed that before.
I haven't
left.
played in like a year, so I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know when I hop back on there.
Yeah, I haven't played in forever, and I'm waiting for Legion before I play again.
Yeah.
Honestly, so anyway, we should close out this stream.
Cool.
This has been going on for a while.
This was fun.
I like Shane.
Yeah.
He doesn't mess around.
Shot a lot of things. Killed a lot of things. I'm wearing 3 belts right now. 4 belts, actually.
You're like Tommy Wiseau.
Would help us. I'd put
That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, I met him
Yeah, the room
at
reference.
Comic-Con, and he had 3 belts on. And then he asked me if I liked his movie, and I said yes.
Very nice, very nice. I'm going to Comic-Con tomorrow, where I'm going to be checking out a bunch of cool, or not Comic-Con, Comic-Palooza. And Kate Beckinsale is going to be there. So,
Cool.
So there's that.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna close out this stream. Bye, people.
All right.
Turn off the stream. Make it go.